Welcome back. I'm here at EA Wireless with owner Sam Watts. Sam, thanks for having us here today.
Thanks for coming, Gary.
Yeah, this is a great location you have here.
Yeah, we really like it.
Yeah, it's real busy, a lot of traffic. Every time I pass by, because our office is just down the street,
Right.
it's always filled.
It is. Yeah, we moved here about a year and a half ago and been very busy ever since.
Yeah, because you were just right around the corner.
Yep, right behind Taste.
Right behind Taste.
Now we're right next to Taste,
Right.
so it really works out well. They get their cup of coffee, they stop right over.
Yeah. Well, tell us about the shop, what you have here. I mean, you've got a lot of different, obviously you sell phones, that's the
Right.
primary. Why don't you talk about that a little bit?
What we have now is a lot of the smartphones is what the buzzword is, whether it's an iPhone or an actual Droid or it's still the traditional BlackBerry. We have those, and Verizon's really pushing that market. It works out really well because if somebody needs internet, email on their devices, we have that. We have a large selection of Droids, the three new ones, the Samsung Charge, the G-Zone Commando, and the Thunderbolt. As well as the Incredible 2 are now out. Some of those devices are 4G capable, and we have still the 3G capable.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's the differences besides the number of Gs there, the 3 or 4 Gs? I mean, with each phone, there are different aspects of it.
Yep, the operating software is different. The people who love iTunes and iPads, we have the iPhone for that. So that we have the 16 and the 32 gig for that. So you can intermix all your music and be internet capable. Those devices work really well. The Droids are the new player on the market for the last year and a half. They're Google-based, so if you want to read your email, you want to get your internet, you want to be able to do those things, you want to go find a restaurant off of a map, you can do that. It works really well. Those devices are just become more popular because we're on the go all the time.
Right.
So the 4G part versus the 3G that's the new technology. People will see it on a commercial where we're looking at, as we update the towers will now carry things at a quicker speed. For example, the 3Gs are what's out now, 4Gs are coming out, the devices, but the towers aren't quite ready. So if someone wants the latest phone, we have that, but it's not quite yet in the Western New York market.
Right, the capability for the accessibility to that level of power. Or
that speed and how it's transmitted. The 3G is very quick, but the 4G, of course, anytime technology changes, then we'll turn around and we'll have that ability to do something faster, which we always, as Americans, always want things to go faster.
Right.
We're not happy with what we have. We got to go quicker. And Verizon's come out with 2 new models to be able to do that.
Now, obviously, those are your most popular models and everything. But I'm sure when people come in and they may not be quite familiar with the phones, what the technology is and everything, how does a person come in if they're new to this kind of technology? How do they make their selection?
For us, we're based because we're a family-run business. My wife and I own the store. My daughter works it with us as well as my sons. We're very based on looking at what the customer needs. So if someone comes in and they're looking for those devices I already spoke about, great, we have that large selection. If not, and they're looking for something that doesn't require internet, we have that covered. So if someone looking for something to be able to have the keyboard to slide out, that wants a text but doesn't want to pay the additional monthly charge that a Droid or an iPhone does cost, we have those as well in stock. And then if they're looking to say, you know what, I don't want a phone but I want to do internet, we have the internet capable devices and computers that can handle that as well.
Good. Then what about with all this technology and everything, you're talking about 4Gs just becoming available, what do you see as the next step for phones? I mean, it just seems like there's so much there already.
Right. What's happening now is because people are not, young people are not really growing up with a home phone. You can see that they don't need home internet as well. So what's happening now is that these Droid devices will now be able to take the device, tether it to a computer, and provide internet through the computer. So now as we do this, now we need that 4G speed to be able to handle all of those little things that we want to do on the go, because we don't have home phones anymore. If you do, we have the latest technology to bring your home phone over. So all these things keep advancing, where you used to be having something plugged into the wall. Now if you say, okay, I want to unplug it and I want to use the latest technology, which is called the Home Phone Connect, you can now take your home phone over, put it on that device, and let's say you live in Florida for 6 months, you can take that device with you for the 6 months, go down to Florida, break that device so your home phone from a 716 area code follows you to Florida, now works on that device with your cordless, and then 6 months and you come back. So the technology is really advanced to make everything totally mobile. So you see our people have RV, the gentleman right behind me, he has an RV, he just takes everything where he goes, and he has the internet on his laptop and his phone, and so everything's on the go now. So that's where we've gone from being home, having home phones and home internet. Now we go, you can take your home phone number wherever you want to go, and you also can take your internet wherever you want to go, and these devices now can handle the speed and the affordability, as well as the portability to go wherever you want to go.
That's incredible.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, I'm pretty gray, and this is hard for me, but at the same time, all my staff is very young and working very well.
So whatever you might miss, they pick up on.
Absolutely, right? Absolutely.
What about the other things? You have a lot of accessories here too.
Yeah, we have a large selection. We try and bring everything we can in from outer boxes, different things, a large selection of iPhones, accessories that people that, so they don't have to go to a mall or any other store. Being right here on Main Street in East Aurora, we have everything. You can get coffee, you can go to Vidler's, you can go everything you want, but we have all the latest accessories and phones.
Well, that leads into our next, as we close up here, how people get in touch with you, where you're located.
Well, our phone number is 716-652-6500. Again, that's 716-652-6500. We're right on Main Street. We're open 7 days a week. You can just stop on down.
Okay, well, great. Thanks for having us here.
It was a pleasure. Thanks so much for coming over.
Okay, we'll be right back.